Thursday the 11th of July 2013. My name is Sharon Ann Reast, and this is my poem, Rainbow. Rainbow the rabbit is a funny little bunny, with flip-floppy ears and a fluffy puffy tummy. He likes to frolic in his meadow and in fields afar, but the rabbit isn't mindful of the motor car. Now the motor car is a big boy's toy. It goes really fast, it's what boys enjoy. Rainbow isn't wise, he's a dim frisky rabbit. He leaps without looking, a terrible habit. One nippy night when the sky had turned black, Rainbow decided it was time to turn back. He felt safe with his mum in his humble abode, so he hopped, skipped and jumped to the middle of the road. And though Rainbow did not see him, Toad from next door lay wounded and bleeding right there on the floor. And then, alas, a motor car came out the blue. Poor Rainbow stood frozen, knowing not what to do. The headlamps on the vehicle were very bright. The rabbit felt trapped, he was caught in the light. And before he could think or blink a pink eye, the motor car hit him. He feared he would die. The vehicle sped away. It turned into a bend. And that's when Rainbow saw him, his injured friend. His red freckled friend, good old Mr. Toad. He was trembling and twitching, oh this perilous road. Though Rainbow was wounded, his hind leg very sore, Toad needed help, and that's what friends are for. The poor rabbit hobbled over, dragging his leg. He pulled fur from his tummy, he lifted Toad's head. "That's a very fine pillow," Mr. Toad softly spoke. His chest rose and fell to the sound of a croak. The rabbit was tearful, he shut his pink eyes. It is terribly painful when someone close dies. He whispered goodbye and he touched his friend's cheek. It was time to move on, even though he felt weak. He looked to his left and he looked to his right. Then he hobbled along, no more leaping that night. The night was eerie, the air filled with strange sounds. Rainbow was longing to get back underground. The moon came out, the pathway lit by his guide. Rainbow thought of home, with his parents inside. He considered his friend, how unlucky he'd been. It was the most horrible sight he'd ever seen. Rainbow slowed to a halt, his grief now immense. He collapsed to his knees beside an old battered fence. He sniffled and he snuffled, he gave a loud wail, and he tried to dry his eyes on his soiled tail. Then, somewhere in the distance came a roaring sound. Spears of light pierced the air, then swiftly hit the ground. Rainbow shivered and he shuddered, startled by the din. He then became aware of a fox approaching him. Her face looked rather sly, her coat a reddish brown. She had her nose to the sky as the rain came down. Rainbow looked shattered, he trembled with fright. He was certain now he would not last the night. The fox stopped at a rabbit hole, empty inside. She sauntered to a battered fence. "Hide, rabbit, hide!" Pity little Rainbow, what a risky situation. The fox's presence there needed no explanation. The moonlight was fading. Rainbow had an idea. The sky crackled and growled as the fox drew near. Rainbow found shelter in a field of tall grass, and though it seemed like forever, the fox did pass. What a narrow escape for the upset bunny, with his injured limp leg, missing fur from his tummy. Rainbow made it home at last, though at a snail's pace. When he saw his family gathered, a smile lit his face. His mother's love and kindness were very comforting. He felt so warm and safe at home, and that was good for him. Well, Rainbow healed nicely. What a very lucky bunny. He could hop, skip and jump, and fur grew on his tummy. He thought of Mr. Toad every single day, taking care on the road when he went out to play. Rainbow thought of Fox. She was sneaky and sly, and he thought he was wise now as the weeks passed by. So, if you see Rainbow, please remember he is brave. drive slowly in your motor car and give him a wave. Thank you for listening.